Hello, Gemini. Here we are to do your reading the day before. Today we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot and a new deck that somebody sent me off my Amazon wish list called What's the Tea? We're going to do this, I think, at the beginning. Usually we do it at the end, but I think we're going to pull a card from What's the Tea first and then follow it up with the tarot, so we can get to what that card, if it's 1, 2, 3 cards, means, okay? This is from my fellow Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to use these as your crowning card. Ooh, legal issues, court, judges, immigration, lawyers, etc. We also have love triangle on the bottom. So this can also be justice. This can also be a Libra. This can be getting a justice in a love triangle. Third party, multiple lovers, and choices. Sounds like a Gemini. Having choices. You may be the judge and the jury here. For some of you, you may be going through legal issues. It says on the card, court, judges, immigration, lawyers, etc. Okay, but I felt like we'll just take the one that flies out, one off the bottom. Third party. Interesting, right? It almost makes me feel like even if you're not involved in a third party yet, you will be. So many times. Now, let me rephrase that, because a lot of my Geminis out there are yelling at me right now, saying I would never be in a love triangle. Oh, how would you know if the other person was already in a relationship? But it doesn't just have to be that. It can also be you choosing between two people. Interesting. Or maybe there's legal issues because you were married or the person was married and somebody find out somebody was seeing somebody. And the end. The Hierophant and the Six of Wands. Look at that. I say marriage and there's a marriage card, Taurus, and the Six of Wands, victory. Right underneath that legal. We're going to call it love triangle and legal issue. Wait, well, let's call it. Love triangle. Legal something. I don't know what yet. Legal issues? I don't know. I'll figure it out. You'll know when you see it, right? It feels like for some of you, take what resonates and leave the rest behind, y'all. Yeah, I know I say this all the time. I know people go through this, and when I start talking about stuff like this, they fast forward and they come back and ask me questions. But it could very well be somebody here is in a love triangle. In so many different ways, okay? You could be the one two people want, okay? You could be in the love triangle with somebody who's already in a relationship, or you're already in a relationship, or it could just be three people vying for, or two people vying for your attention. The fact Six of Wands comes out and the Hierophant is Taurus, one of my personal favorites. It's the marriage card. So this has to do with marriage in some way, shape, or form. How do you ask? Well, like I said, somebody could have been married and getting a divorce to be with you, or you with them. Don't yell at me, okay? If that's not you, it's not you. Throw this away and go watch other signs. But don't forget to listen to the second half, where I say two people vying to be your partner, two single people. That legal issue thing, one of them could be a police officer, one of them could be a lawyer, one of them could be a judge, okay? So many ways to look at it, but there is a win here. Six of Wands is a winning card, the winner of all cards. Crossing cards, King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We're in Pisces season. Makes sense, right? The King of Cups is the King of Love. One's going to be I feel represented by Hierophant energy. Taurus doesn't have to be a Taurus, okay. And one by water energy. One very mastered in their emotional state, good with showing emotions, ready to be in love. The other one, very solid and true and ready to commit, the Hierophant. For the base of this, okay then. Oh boy, somebody's going to have to be cast aside. That could be you going, okay, choose you and not you, bye. Or somebody else saying, I choose you and not you, bye. Somebody's getting left behind. Somebody in this throuple. I say throuple, but that doesn't mean that you're in a relationship with two other people. Not all of you, okay? Maybe a couple of you out there. Somebody chooses the other person for the... There's going to be so many Geminis on here. Literally not listening what I have to say when I say if it doesn't apply to you, it's not your reading. You guys aren't going to listen to me. You're going to say, I would never do that, Teresa. There's no way in hell. Then that's why that part isn't your part of the reading. You see? Yep. Throw it away. For the past, for a lot of Geminis, several people interested in you. I can feel that in the air right now. Ooh. I'm telling you, somebody's getting their heart broken. This has love triangle. I'm just going to call it love triangle. And trust me when I tell you, there'll be a lot of people that looks at that and won't read it. And then they'll meet somebody who's in a relationship and fall madly in love, and they won't have watched this. Somebody's heart's getting broken. Probably already has been in the past. For the present, moving forward, Six of Swords. Y'all, I could give you so many for instances, okay? Give you like 7 for instances, because I can. 2 people are interested in you. You're interested in both people. You have to choose one. The other one you toss aside. You and another person interested in the same person. That person chooses one of you. The other one's tossed aside. This could be an ex coming back in at the same time that you have started dating someone, and you toss that one aside because they're the ones that broke your heart in the past position. 3 of Swords. And you move forward into your future. 6 of Swords is a card about moving forward. This is chaotic. Okay? I smile because if anybody can handle chaos, it's Gemini. Everybody else may crumble around it, but we won't. Again. Oh! Ooh, the Hermit card of Virgo. I almost said Virgo, too, because Virgo is also ruled by Mercury. Could be a Virgo involved, but quite frankly, the Hermit card says to me... Okay, let's just set the cards down for a minute, all right? And let's just talk about how sometimes us Geminis, so for anybody that's new here, I'm a Gemini. Okay. So sometimes as Geminis, we can be approached by 2 people and go, I don't know what I'm going to do, so I'm just not going to talk to either one of you for a while. I'm going to sit back here by myself in my own thoughts and decide what I want to do. You cannot rush a Gemini into making a decision. Because I'm going to tell you now, cross-watcher, if this is you, if this is your position right now, and you're trying, and you're going to try to, in some way, shape, or form, rush a Gemini into making a decision, you'll be the one that's gone. Sorry. Because we'll make a decision. Listen, we are air, right? We are going to take a step back from everybody, and we're going to go down every possibility on the face of the planet because we are air. Logically thinking in our minds. Logically ticking off the facts before we make a decision. Again, there could be a Libra. I got Libra, Taurus, all the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Virgo here so far for your position. Yeah. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like somebody's going to try to rush you. Boy, are they in for a surprise. I can't express this enough. I know I've already said it once, but I'll say it again. Don't try to push a Gemini, because that's the way you're going to get cut off. It will. It will. I'm telling you. Could be a fire sign. For the environment here, I'm almost afraid to look. Oh, Two of Cups. Gemini's going to choose who the hell they want to choose. And they're going to know it's that person. See, that's that Two of Cups, good, love. That's that whole, we're going to commit. We're going to face this together, right? I think for the Geminis out there, now I'll say this too. A lot of you out there are going to be saying, I'm not seeing anybody. That's why it's the future, okay? For a lot of you out there, you will meet them if you not already know who I'm talking about. I feel like one is muddled. One of the people is muddled, like you feel like you will or do feel some kind of affection for them. But the other one, that's the one. And what's interesting to me is what I feel, going in, that one of that which one you want, but it's almost as an air sign will do. You stand back and look at it on paper. Well, this one looks better on paper, but I really like this one. And it's the whole, with air signs, it's the whole letting our head clog our judgment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know this one's I got the hots for, but this one would be better for me. I don't know, as a partner. And you're going to have to decide. Interesting. You'll know. Even if you haven't met them yet, you'll know. For your hopes and fears. Had so many people. Oh, yeah. Having to make a choice. Two of Swords. That's your hopes and fears. Having to make a choice. Nine of Wands. You'll survive it on the bottom of the deck. I feel like the majority of the time. That's weird. This deck is messed up. I've told y'all, I don't know how many times we Geminis are our own worst enemies. Because our mind gets in our way sometimes, a lot of times. This is a reading for Gemini who, like I said, either is already in it or very close to it, because in general, readings are about the future, right? And you're going to know. I've had so many people ask me in my lifetime, how do you know that they're my emperor? If you have to ask me that, then you haven't met them yet. Trust me, I know. Okay. You just know. And I feel like this is what's coming. I feel like there's a love triangle. Maybe even with the legal issues, you were like in, who knows, a car accident or something with somebody, and one of the person you had a fender bender with is the person. There's so many possibilities here, and that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Wouldn't you rather have 100 possibilities than one? But the fact that the heart of the spread is the Hierophant and the Six of Wands, it means victory and commitment. Okay? Go with your gut, Gemini, please. Okay? Just go with your gut. All right? That's your reading. Oh, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, notification and all. Now you've guys already tuned out. Don't forget to check me out on the gram, Teresa's Readings with 2 S's. I am still doing specials, $75 for an hour special. Go below in the drop-down box and email me at my email address or on my website, TERESASREADINGS.com. Check me out on the TT over there. Check me out the weird stuff I'm doing on Instagram to support this channel and keep it on the air. What else? There's this deck of cards here. Now, you know what's funny? Whole bunch of people already tuned out. As soon as I said hit like and subscribe, they said, I'm out. Boom. And they're going to miss this. I love Easter eggs at the end. This, I don't even remember the name of this deck of cards. It's new too. I don't even have the book here, the thing here, but let's pull it. I just feel like I should. Oh! Ooh, talking. Interested, awaited message, text, calls, email, talking more. I'm telling you, there's 2 people interested. It says interested right there. It says awaiting messages. Like there's going to be lots of communication. I'm going to pull another one. Grounding. Interesting. Stability, security, performance, growth, and endurance. That sounds like the whole Hierophant thing to me. There's going to be a lot of talking, a lot of negotiating, a lot of communication back and forth between you and these 2 people. But it does turn into stability, security, performance, growth, and endurance. It really does. That's a reading, Gemini. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. And if you want a reading, email me. Don't pay first. Please, for the love of all that is holy. Do not send money before you make an appointment. Please. Okay? I love y'all. I really do. But don't do that, okay? Let's get you on the book first. Because sometimes people send me payment and I have no way to contact them. They'll send me payment through PayPal, and then I don't have their phone number. All I have is the email they sent me, or the payment you guys have sent me through PayPal. And sometimes it'll show your email on there, and sometimes it won't. If they don't show your email on there, how can I email you back to set up the appointment? Then I got the money and I can't make an appointment. Okay, so please email me first, okay? And say, hey, can we do an appointment? I appreciate it, all right? All right, my fellow Geminis, I love y'all. As always, here's me wishing you all the happiness and joy you can possibly carry. Love and light, dear friends, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.